Play spoiler, pistol round underway.
All right, Movistar Riders, fair bit of utility here on this CT side. Kit, 2 smokes, a nade and a flash. Let's see what they've got planned for this. Meanwhile, Sprout have got themselves smoke and 2 flashes. Pretty conventional stuff. Mid control coming in, 4 out on A for this CT side. Looking pretty solid here, bolstered up. DeathZz gonna find the head of Spiidi. The first kill comes in and the first bout of cheers, of course. It will indeed be a solid start for Movistar Riders.
DeathZz playing with the kit, smoke, flash, Mopos. Bit more utility on the CT side than I was expecting, actually, with him on a smoke nade as well. raalz has got the utility on the T side, double flash smoke, as you say, and they haven't even had a chance to deploy as of yet. DeathZz will get destroyed though, but it might bait in this play. 1 player taken down, and all 3 peek after that. Lovely goosh on towards SunPayus. It keeps them interested, and raalz can nab the bomb away from mid and run it back toward B. And that is where Mopos, with his utility, is hiding.
He could find a good nade here. Oh, he's swinging back in. Risky business. Flashing towards CT allows them to cross here, so for my money, should be able to get a bomb plant at the very least. Nade comes through. Nice damage onto Launx, so we'll see here. Of course, that kit's still available. 2 smokes and the flash. Launx got to do an awful lot of work. Can't even get one, and it's just the quick trade. Movistar Riders on the board right away.
First round, first cheer from the Spanish crowd. And they'll be playing up to them throughout the whole series, I would imagine, making the most of this opportunity. Great start. Bit of a slower round, actually, in the end. Slower than I expected on the opening pistol. But Sprout were trying to make the most of their utility. In the end, didn't even really get a chance to use it. That death peak to get that opening frag. Lovely little pre-fire. First bullet of the entire map results in a kill. Does get taken out, but then they try and pounce on it and they walk into 3 more players. Impossible. But of course, the meta. T-side pistol bomb plant. Look at that. 3 rifles.
Yeah, very nice force buy indeed. So they have to keep their wits about them into the second round. Sprout looking to move a bit faster. Stare eats a nade. Molotov will indeed spread to him. Gets the smoke in though, and a nice contact flash from raalz. Early pickup for Sprout.
Indeed. Last time these 2 teams played was in the Challenger League, upper bracket. Alex had an absolute ridiculous performance on Vertio. I think he went 38-13 on that map with a 2.0 rating, and we all know how insane Alex has been in this event so far. But we've only seen him on Nuke, raining terror toward outside against the 2 Brazilian teams. 3v3 in this one, though. Sprout, the guns, have managed to at least trade their way back into a small possibility. Spiidi, of course, is alive without armor. Stare has the bomb. There's still an AK in play with Slacks, but DeathZz in pit will hear everything and deal with everything. Gets both kills with the M4. Spiidi, really nice trade with the Deagle, actually, and that should allow him a bomb plant, but he's going to start to fake it out. Should still have time to get it down for good, though. And he will. Could play a headshot angle on the site with the Glil. There's a small chance. He's going to take an elevated angle, actually, up toward Graveyard. This is a humongous off angle. The problem is, though, there's a player coming in from the apartments that he can't finish off Mopos. And that's a nice cleanup in the end, but 2 plants in a row.
Yeah, the aim punch a bit too much there in the final moments. I'd go for another buy. To be honest with you, you make it expensive, bring them down to just 2, and like you say, 2 bomb plants in a row, you're going to keep that economy pretty healthy, so I'd go for another one, stay on them. Risky though, isn't it? You lose this, you're looking down like the but then the loss bonus starts to build up, so 4-0 probably going to happen, but it's the scoreline you'd be hitting if you saved here as well. Yeah.
Doing it. There we go.
Lovely, lovely stuff. Maybe I don't need to play villain. It looks like Sprout kind of playing villain themselves, to be honest.
Maybe you're coaching them secretly right now.
Ah, perhaps. I'm a man of many talents, so they say.
Oh, yeah. And, I mean, if you can force buy 4 rifles, then why the hell not? Mopos. You get that first frag. There, one of the rifles to drop, but of course that can be picked up by the teammate that didn't have one. Unfortunately, they're kind of walking in one by one across the map right now, Sprout. Giving Movistar a 5v3. May have been heard by DeathZz. I'm not sure. It was
yeah, I don't know.
away.
Tough, very tough to tell. Dink onto Slacks, finish off from DeathZz. Yeah, this is not looking good. This is much more dominant from Movistar Riders. They know what's up, they know what's coming, and they are indeed playing their A game. Again, it kind of swings the other way as well, doesn't it, right? We talk about the nuke because it's a bit more prominent, and you could be expecting it if you Sprout. Same goes for Inferno.
Indeed.
Movistar Riders also have had a bit more time to prep, haven't they?
Yes.
So that's certainly a factor. Great flash again from raalz.
There we go.
Long's leading the charge. This is why we like him. CT smoke coming through. They will get the bomb down, but it's just going to be raalz. There is no they about it. Even that might be somewhat of a challenge. Yeah, SunPayus, great move here. Actually going to play it patiently and not throw the round away, but they're set up very, very, very well to make this round impossible for raalz.
Yeah, always difficult to do anything with that one. raalz will only get some damage, and it will be Movistar to keep the clean sheet intact. With a win for Movistar on that one, this would be a real turn-up for the books. That's why everyone on the deck said they were hopeful it would go to 3. Alan was basically certain it would go to 3, and honestly, it would be one that I would not disagree with. Sprout have lost 1 map on Inferno in the last 3 months. They've beaten teams like Kawana, Mouse twice to qualify for this very event. X-Mad Lions, Sinners, Saw, Furia in this event. The main event. They're scary on this map. So it would be a huge turn up for the books if Movistar were to win, considering Movistar haven't won one in the last 4.
It's interesting, we have seen a lot of their CT side. Oh, okay. DeathZz gonna get caught. It's a fast round from Sprout. Little against the book here. SunPayus finds Lounce back through the smoke. So very, very big kill there. It slows this push down, allows time for the rotation. Sprout stagnating a little.
Got a little bit of a split that could come in here, though. That Molotov will force him away a little while longer. Stare, that's a big find, though, from mopoz. That could be huge. That's the aggression down Banana, and he's just going to retreat with that man advantage as well. Not even going any further with that. Happy to take one more. 1 holding Arch, 1 holding Banana, 2 on the A site as the 3 players creep up long. Alex should get at least 1 for 1 here. There's a dink toward raalz. He has to swing, but they don't choose to instantly swing after it, so that's going to be an interesting one, and they could line up. Alex gets 1 more from that. And Slacks now in a 1v3. Would be a 1v4 in total, but very low health, and he's walking into mopoz.
Yeah, mopoz has so much information on it, man. Oh, Slacks stepped as well, giving the game away. mopoz got the info and can just play safe now, to be quite honest. Bomb plant coming through, it's a fake. Slacks, though, no idea. And there is mopoz with the more HP, getting the kill, thank goodness. A little dicey in the mid-round, but they keep it together. Looking very, 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 very good. Again, you know, early days, early doors, but Movistar Riders, bro, they are in the zone this tournament. They're certainly not messing around.
And mopoz again, finishing it off. It would be one of the most deserved tournament victories of all time if mopoz were to win a home event with Movistar Riders, because he's been on this team for 5 years.
Yeah. Only
this team. Through all the guises, when they had Shox, the Estonian, when they had Smooya, when they had Steel, the Brazilian player. And would it be unbelievable if he were to finally get a tournament victory and on LAN at that?
It's all falling into place. Another half buy comes through for Sprout. Some nice nades as well. Movistar Riders mixing it up with the way that they're playing, especially around Banana. It's good to see. Sprout, I don't know, man. They're really, really stuck. And again, you know, the individuals just kind of popping. It can be tough to get through them. Movistar Riders are just really, really, really on it. And like we say, the home crowd advantage, sure, but just tournament-wise, looking unstoppable.
Yep. We're still at the stage. 3 into the 3rd map, I should say, where Movistar have only lost 3 rounds total Two BO1s and this. When can Sprout finally get off the board? It's going to be a nade stacking toward Pit, but avoided very cleanly actually there by DeathZz. I think 2 of those nades actually missed a little bit. Mopos jump spotting Banana, looking for the information. Spots one. Immediately will fall away.
Here we go, pace picking up for Sprout. 40 seconds left into the round. There is a player in towards Speedway that's going to hear all this. So rotation will come back through and breaks right on with that smoke, of course. That's the way the Inferno can go. And they don't really have a lot of time here. Spam coming through for Alex. Maybe try and burst on the reload. Yeah, as he backs away ever so slightly. But they have the smokes, have the mollies, no flashes, just straight in dry. Mopo's going to be spotted. Do well to get one from here, I think. Flash comes through, however, Lanx will get it. It's Alex through the smoke, though. The outside beast over on Nuke. He's got himself some nice moves on Inferno too. raalz will trade him and get the bomb down. Lanx just found himself an AK, but he's alone. Certainly out of the question. It's got to be. The young gun, the new addition. He can't land the shots here. The gap closing, not looking too good. He's flanked out from the side, and DeathZz will finish him off.
5-0, clean sheet remains intact. Sprout getting ever closer. Their third bomb plant, but nothing to show for it as of yet. Of course, that one was only a relative half buy compared to the others. In the end, it was Alex. Look at this. Lovely triple pushing in toward Pool. Really impressive. DeathZz making sure that Lanx can't get any more damage. They played that pretty well when they actually exited or entered onto the site. raalz sort of hid in the first oranges, knowing that Lanx could jump in and probably take him out with the SMG. He did, but in the end the losses were too big in that one.
Tit for tat with the nades once again in Banana. I don't know, man. Sprout, what have they got to change? It really is tough. They feel like they're getting, close to these rounds, but just can't get them over the line. The composure for Movistar Riders is certainly the thing that's given them these end-of-round moments.
Yeah, and starting T-side as well. It's always a little bit rough. Mopos, gets away with that as well. The classic aerial flash from Alex helps them take Lanx out of the round. A little bit of a wallbang through the plywood, of course. raalz is here looking to try and trade. Everyone's going to be here for Sprout on this one. They need to find a way through, but right now, Movistar even guessing correctly. They're rotating a third player through, but actually Sprout are leaving the banana area right now, so they just have to be wary of this advanced position of DeathZz.
No, they don't, because they're all headed towards B. It's all good. He's got the info, though. That's quite a big thing, right? So they can stack 4 players across here, 3 on the site itself.
It's going to be horrible.
Volley coming in. Mopos forced into an awkward spot. Slacks will get the first. Mopos. Oh, we needed a couple from there. Bomb's been seen, though. It is definitely confirmed. 3v3. Great flash. Again, traded out. Sprout keeping it
Much
competitive,
better.
but look at the flank. DeathZz is in quick behind. The Slacks is not ready for SunPayus. Movistar Riders, they can do no wrong, Trav.
They really can't. The streak keeps on going. It's truly unbelievable at this point. Again, more close rounds, but unstoppable stuff. Even though Sprout managed to trade their way in really effectively there, it was much better than their previous attempts. They took so long about it. The big flank from Banana came in much quicker. Lovely signs in the crowd there. Look at that. They planned those.
Indeed. Well designed.
The Riders are truly riding a wave at the moment.
Yes. Quick up Banana once again. Sprout, yeah, the nades, it's getting...
That's why people hate Inferno.
Slightly better, well, yes. Get Elliot on the phone.
Exactly.
I'm sure we can give him a round to rant about it, if he'd like. Either
Absolutely.
way, raalz 2 HP off the back of it. Yeah, it's
sees nobody.
And annoying, isn't it? Yeah, he's basically just dead. Mopos gets one while flashed. Again, man, you have to feel for Sprout in a certain sense. They're playing these moments pretty well. And my man, he doesn't need to see, just let the gods take the wheel and hold mouse 1, and he still finds a kill. So 4 on 4, yes, the trade, but as we've mentioned, the HP makes all the difference.
Yeah, it's the sort of situation where you wish it was raalz to go in first to die, and then it would be instantly traded, but they go the other way, the other route with that. He will be the one to jump in toward mid, though, with the bomb as well. Making their way up toward long. They're stomping it, so it will certainly be telegraphed. DeathZz in pit. It's a double pit setup for Movistar. This should be very difficult to get past. One player on top of Graveyard. That is raalz, and if he gets the damage, it's good, but oh, he can't finish the kill. And SunPayus elsewhere gets the collateral as well. And it's 7-0. That's now 16 plus 16. That's 32. That's 39. 39-3 in rounds in this event.
Yeah, not half bad.
What the hell? This is unbelievable.
Mopoz's got some fans in the crowd, you know.
He's the legend. He's
a lot of signs
the
for him.
Movistar legend.
Yeah,
August
of
2017, he was on this team for.
Of course. Let's go, let's go. And I mean, he's performing pretty well here. Top of the leaderboard.
And look at them, all level.
Yeah, pretty much,
7,
right?
6,
really,
7,
really
8,
solid
7.
stuff. And again, that's the scary factor, as we've talked about, getting through a CT side where there's very few mechanical issues is incredibly hard. Sprout are not really outplaying the rounds. You know, the sort of T-side rotational play that you can see on Inferno isn't quite working for them either. Movistar Riders on a high, I think. It's difficult to play against a team like this who are feeling like, you know, they're walking on water. They're finding the kills, but also your decision-making. You're a lot more confident to send it through a smoke, to push into apartments with no info. And it's paying off.
Yeah, and even on this Sprout buy as well, they're quite limited on util. 3 smokes, 2 flashes. One of those flashes has just been deployed to check balcony. And again, it's not looking too hot. Sure, no damage has been done either which way of it, but lack of util is scary, and Movistar are happy to still play an aggressive hold toward the top of Banana. SunPayus on the angle with support towards Sandbags to peek off the back of him. Everyone's here. First pick. Alex to be baited in on the angle. They're not checking him. There's 1. There's 2. Looking for a 3rd. Not to be. raalz with 2 big trades. That clears out the B bomb site. Can they hold an afterplant 2v3?
First round is on the horizon here for Sprout. 2 in on the flank. Spiidi above the smoke, though. He's going to find DeathZz, and he gets Mopoz. It's all on DaVyG. As I said, 2 on the flank, maybe unexpected, but they've got so much control, so much info. And Spiidi, edge of the smoke, loses his head. raalz is all that stands in between DaVyG and an incredible clutch to get 8 in a row here for Movistar Riders. Gets the nade towards Nubox. On there, Pete comes in. raalz, 19 HP, and DaVyG has done it. Are you kidding me? There's absolutely no way. 8 rounds in a row. DaVyG, the lucky headshot to start it off, but a clean spray finishes Movistar Riders. They can do no wrong.
How do you lose that if you're Sprout? How? In what universe? DaVyG took such a long amount of time. Oh, I can't believe it. That's when you should not lose in a month of Sundays. Absolutely. I can't believe... You say that shot towards CT was lucky. I mean, he did spot him, but it was sort of a bullet off the spray that he caught while he was moving.
He was a bit fade away. He was trying to get away from the fight, actually, and reset.
Movistar got the opening kill in 65.7% of rounds.
Won every 5v4 as well.
Won every single one.
That's the stat. That's the stat, bro. If you're converting the rounds as soon as you get the advantage, like...
They're living...
It's pretty simple, isn't it, really?
They're living a charmed life, I feel like, Movistar, in this one.
Yes.
But it's through their own expertise. It's truly unreal. I have not seen any performance in any tournament where they've got to this stage after 3 maps and lost just 3 rounds.
Yeah, and I mean, Inferno is kind of crazy though. Inferno's a little bit doo-doo. We'll see what the T side looks like, but this is pretty impressive stuff. Mopoz, aggressive down banana. Solo play. It's maybe a bridge too far. He's not going to go too deep. DaVyG. It's a great little setup, isn't it? SunPayus, the trigger discipline. Oh, and he finds it. Again, the LAN effect, the confidence effect. They're so composed, so composed. That was 2 or 3 jumping peaks, which often set players off. Mopos walking down. Little awkward. He will finish off Slacks. And again, not going too far. They're confident, but not overconfident. It's just magic.
And they're changing it up as well, right? They're not just sticking with what's working. They tried a different apartment setup that time around. Even if SunPayus missed that shot, it might have forced Spiidi to swing into the rifler. Didn't even need it. SunPayus too quick. We saw this guy pop off when they beat G2 in IEM4 last year, and they're on that form again. raalz with 1 after DeathZz took his teammate Lamps. Bomb's going to be attempted to be planted, but it's not going to happen. raalz alive, needs the ace to win this one, but he's getting tagged down through the smoke. Gets one more. We know there's another player on the site, actually. He's out of bullets, so he's just dancing around the pillar to make it awkward. 13 seconds. He's making the right play, waiting for his teammate to rotate. Now raalz is out of bullets. 8 seconds. Who's going to pounce first? Surely one of them has to. raalz will run DeathZz down, but 3 seconds, and that is absolute first-class time wasting from DeathZz. And raalz will even go down after the clock. 1,400 in the bank. Movistar can do no wrong at ESL Challenger Valencia.
Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable again. You know, it looked like raalz was in a decent position there, to be honest. Isolated fights, it's what you want in a 1vx and on the USP, but the pressure kind of getting to him, right? A bit nervous, a bit flustered, a little jittery moving in, right? And Movistar Riders, it's the complete opposite. DeathZz, you know, just dancing around. Beautiful stuff.
We've not been blessed with close games in our cast this event, have we?
Well, look, man, I'm here for the nice Counter-Strike.
I know, I agree.
We got 16-40.
We did. That was the first one, though, out of all of them.
Yeah, that's true.
And poor old Mimi and John got a 31-29. Bless them.
Sometimes the way it goes. Nice find from Mopos. Round secured here by the looks of things. Alex going to get another.
Can't believe it.
How much further does it go, mate? How much further does it go? Can they even get a kill in the round, Sprout? They're honestly just locked out. It's incredible.
And it's the fact that Alex is on 11, DeathZz 9, only 2 deaths. SunPayus 9, only 3 deaths. The other 2 players are on 11 and 8 as well. It's a clean team performance off the board. It's not just one hard carry like I mentioned in their previous match. It was a comfortable one for Movistar in their previous game. Vertigo Nuke, 16-10, 16-9. Alex went 38-13 on Vertigo with a 2.26 rating. Ended the entire BO3 with a 2.0 rating. On Nuke, going 24-13 as well. And he could be up for more antics on Nuke, the second map too.
What the hell?
Alex had 141 ADR and did 91 more damage than he took.
He was so solid outside. He was so solid outside, man. So excited for the nuke, that's for sure. Especially if this is the way that Inferno looks.
He's going to do it again, I bet, honestly.
Yeah,
sure,
probably.
Sprout are going to have a CT start on Nuke, but doesn't stop him. Doesn't stop anything to do with Movistar, it feels like, in this event so far. They've had their way with the Brazilians, and now they're trying to do it to the German organisation as well. Mopos will go aggressive down mid, changing up the pace. Feeling like they can do that now at 10-0 up, but Slacks will stop him on this occasion.
Okay. We've got the early opener, Sprout. No excuses.
First time?
You got it. Yeah, probably. I think so. Definitely with the rifles. You have to make this work. You have to make this work. As seen, there's not going to be too many opportunities like this. Alex gets his flash in. SunPayus will find the first, though. And now we're back to a 4-on-4. Evened up. They're just charging towards the A-bomb site. DeathZz holding in the apartments. It's kind of awkward, though. He's caught in between a rock and a hard place, but he'll take his head clean off.
Here we go.
Now DeathZz on the site. Rotation for SunPayus. Flank for Alex. They're all very, very alone, though, against 4. DeathZz at the back end of the site. He wasted time so very well in the 1v2. Can he do it here? SunPayus smoked out. Nade comes through. Fake plant. DeathZz gives his position away, but it's Alex on the flank that's dropped the bomb. Gonna get himself a second. He's looking for more. Not a chance. Spiidi will trade him out 2-on-2, but the bomb is in the hands of that CT side. Another fake comes in. It's just gonna be DeathZz. He's out of ammo onto the USP and
finally
cannot hold. Sprout will break the streak.
It only took them 10 rounds. Movistar's ridiculous run ends at 42-3, and it obviously could even still go further and more impressive than that. This event has been clearly one of the best of their entire career. Maybe they want to play in front of their home crowd every single time from now on. But Sprout, big round victory, thanks to a couple of really huge frags from Lanx at the end as well. They caught DeathZz out without any ammunition. Again, silenced them for the nerf, probably coming back to bite him at the end of that fight. Had to switch to the sidearm, couldn't finish it off. Alex's flank made it very interesting again. He's up to 14 and 8, top fragging in the server. Again, a lot of agains being said in this one because it's just the fact of how Movistar are playing. Double AWP on the Sprout side at the moment. On T side Inferno. Hello?
Don't ask me, mate. Definitely a question for raalz, maybe a bit of Berry. Maybe just circumstantially as well, right? You pick it up after the previous, you've already got one. Dunno. It's not the end of the world though, is it? It does limit you a little moving into the bomb sites, but they've got a Mac 10 to make up for it. I'm not sure. I'm really trying to clutch at straws at them, especially when you're trying to string the rounds together here and close the gap. Going for something slightly unorthodox is maybe a bigger risk than usual.
Almost at this point, you'd say 10-5 is a necessity, and they're taking a double up on T-side Inferno. It seems like a wild choice. Double set up toward top of Banana. One player playing anti. Mopoz holding. It's Alex and Mopoz, the dynamic duo. There's one. Damage on the second. That's when Alex swings. Gets the second as well, and now Stair has to swing. But he's the guy on low HP with the AWP. Surely gets taken down as well, and Alex does it again. 3 more kills for Alex. Unstoppable. Spiidi last alive 1v3. This is just the most solid CT Counter-Strike in one event as a whole I think I've ever seen. Thus far.
Indeed, mate. Indeed. I mean, look, like a dog without a bone, they are right back on the heels of Sprout, to be honest. Hungry for it. Snapping away. And they are not going to be easy to put away.
Wakey, wakey. Hey! That's Sprout right now.
Not that, but well, yeah, I think so. I mean, commendable. If it's not a bit, I think it might be a bit. But if it's not a bit, like falling asleep in the middle of a crowd with, you know, 2 very shouty men on the microphone, respect.
Yeah, listen.
On the grind, mate. On the grind.
We all need
that guy.
sleep. We all need sleep.
Yes, absolutely. Tell him. You don't have to tell me.
That's why I said it.
Another rough buy coming in then. We've got Galil's. Indeed, we do have AKs. Mac 10 on low HP. It's a lack of utility though, isn't it? How do you work your way into the round here? Especially on Inferno, dude.
They've got 2 smokes and a molly and it's 1 minute 20 to go. They've almost... There's no way in. Surely there's no way in for this. You just have to run in and hit 2 insta headshots with an AK.
Do you know Contact B? That's what I'd be calling right now. Contact B.
Themed IGL, Squiv car.
Yes, indeed. SunPayus still on the corner. Will manage to find it. They're stacking onto this B bomb site as well. It would be the correct call. 5 on 4. raalz gets a small upgrade. They've managed to wrap around in towards CT. So I think they will be aware of this on the Movistar Riders side, but it still leaves them incredibly vulnerable.
There's actually a way back in here. There's only 2, of course, on the A bomb site still. If they can just get 1 frag, it puts a lot of pressure on the final remaining player. DeathZz, elevated angle toward the back of the site. Can't get 1. Spiidi survives on 1 point of health. raalz gets taken down, and DeathZz doing more work. Almost finds Slacks, but they're going to get a plant with 30 seconds to go. 2v3. SunPayus AWP on retake. Not easy at all. No utility for the retake either.
1 player spotted out on either side of the equation here. Lanx, just don't give it away, you know what I mean? Slacks has got you contact towards that short position. Re-peeks into the AWP though, and now it is just Lanx, the young gun. He's not as hidden as he thought he was. 12-1. It definitely is going pretty fast, isn't it, to be fair?
Vamos constantly, and no wonder. Unreal. Hi.
Saw him earlier. Fellow eyebrow connoisseur.
Indeed. And I'll tell you what, I feel like everyone around the world watching this game would want to be a connoisseur of Movistar Rider Counter-Strike. Because
yes, absolutely.
This is textbook stuff at the moment. I can't believe it as well.
That's slightly less than textbook, though. We did definitely catch that. Knife in the back for Mopoz. Whoopsie daisy, but the double nades makes up for it. Bounce. Trying to get aggressive. Spray down, man. Yeah, they just cannot catch a break. 13 on the cards before this round. 14's even begun. Slacks will stop the push in, though. Pretty nice find. 4v3.
The thing is, right, with Movistar, they've been so impressive in the past, but not necessarily as consistent as this before. They beat G2 at IM4 last year. They beat Big, Cloud9, and Liquid in Pro League earlier this year. But have some questionable online results sometimes. And again, you know, everyone has some questionable online results, you could say. Just look at teams like Copenhagen Flames in the past, for example. LAN Demons. But still, performances as convincing as this were just not something on anyone's radar. Sure, maybe expected them to win some of these games, but especially against Sprout, who love Inferno. One loss on Inferno in the last 3 months. Movistar have lost their last 4.
Oh,
Bomb
God.
plant toward B gets denied. Dropped on the floor towards CT. DeathZz swings for a second. Big
what can you do, mate?
Bosh.
What can you do? Not much, I guess, is the answer, to give it to you quickly. But, yeah, bro. Spiidi against 4. Be lucky to even pick the bomb up, let alone find a kill or win the round. And, yeah, he just spins around. There's too much going on. Final round going into it. Is it a 13-2 or a 14-1? Either way, Movistar Riders, it looks bloody brilliant.
Yeah, and they can just play up to the crowd as well, can't they? I mean, why the hell not at this stage? Truly unreal. Embrace it. Embrace the passion. 13-1. Sprout. We're 2 youngsters, of course. Lanx has been incredibly impressive online. Stairs, a really high-rated youngster as well. Lanx from the Romanian Nexus team, which has produced a lot of talent over the years. So, of course, Sprout, their coach, Berry, Danish Counter-Strike legend.
He's my goat.
Will not be happy with what he's seeing so far.
Outside brackets. Trying to grab that control. And they will, for free, relatively. Smoke goes in, flash. But no body presence from Movistar Riders. Not going to commit off the back of it, though. I think they smell a rat. I think they're thinking, you know, it's that stack. The banana control is not really here for the T side. Slack's going to get spammed down. Bit of assistance, I guess, maybe from a nade of SunPayus. All the same. That's the first kill for Movistar Riders. Again.
Alex.
Oh, it's the Boomich smoke, isn't it? Yeah, it's gone down, so it's a bit awkward, but they're not ready for him to be there. 2 crispy headshots. 4v2, just like that. Bomb spotted. What doink now, Sprout?
What doink indeed. I mean, I don't get it. Alex, again, 20-9 on the first half. Another half with 20 kills. It's absolutely unstoppable. Spiidi's got on the A-bomb site. Finally spots VG, but he doesn't have the bomb, and it's about to be held from the bottom of mid and the long area. It's a 14-1 half for Movistar Riders. Only the 1 lost again. These guys are seemingly unstoppable in front of their home crowd. We'll be back after the break to see if Sprout can show us anything at all.
Stop this feeling. It's setting all my doubts on fire. Ooh, like it won't believe it. Won't let a moment pass me by. Too late, can't win. I'm giving in, 'cause I can feel something coming over me, holding me till the morning. And it keeps me dancing when I feel something coming blinding. It's on the ceiling and the walls. Where is my name? 'Cause I can't find it. Those early memory lane walls. But I know it's the price that you pay. For living it up on Saturday. I can't win, I'm giving in. 'Cause I can feel something coming over me, holding me till the morning. And it keeps me dancing when I feel something coming over me. I just keep dancing. The time that it takes. Feeling this great is worth the wait. I can feel something coming over me, holding me till the morning. And it keeps me dancing when I feel something coming over me. I just keep dancing. I can feel something coming over me, holding me till the morning. And it keeps me dancing when I feel something coming over me. I just keep dancing.
$1,772 days. That is how long Mopoz has played in Movistar Riders, and he's playing as good as he ever has. Same can be said for Alex. Everyone on the team contributing ridiculously well. Another ridiculous half, 14-1. Where's this come from?
I don't know, mate. I'm not sure what they've had in their cereal this morning or yesterday morning or the morning before that, because it's been a hell of a tournament out from the Spaniards. Lounge with the 5-7 up close, though, going to stop them through the smoke. He finds a double, but there's no one else around on B. The rotations are here. They can't stop the bomb plant, though. They don't have a kit, so going to be awfully troublesome to break back into this B bomb site.
Yeah, they're going to have to go quick. Make the most of it. There. Does take Mopoz out. The Stalwart. Davy G will respond, looking for more as well. Lots of damage done to Stair, and he'll rip his head off as well. 2v2, 2v1, last player alive. Slacks will tap the bomb, looking for DeathZz. I think he knows where he is, but DeathZz gets the insta headshot. And they just keep on motoring. DeathZz, not one known to smile too much, always stony-faced. Even he is loving this.
Wow. Wow.
Future Spanish.
Maybe inspiring the future generation. I mean, I'm inspired. So, yeah, this is... What's that, 2-on-4? That's nasty. That's so nasty. Like, this is what we're talking about, though. You get to a point of ascendancy where it's just incredible. And the Counter-Strike that you play, and it's nuts, right? You know, and again, very composed, not the super quick wide swing. Also at the same time, not giving too much respect there from DeathZz on the P250. So really well played in the end.
It's incredible.
And it's probably going to win them the game.
Well, it would take something ridiculous for it not to at this point. I mean, it's just, again, a map that goes so much against the run of play. Everyone predicted Fury to make it through, not to be. We saw Sprout only lose 1 in the last, 9 on Inferno, beating some very good quality teams. They beat Fury on this map. Movistar have lost their last 4 on this map. How are they 51 up?
I don't know, mate. Maybe they should start playing it more, you know what I mean? Oh, God. It definitely is just, you know, this beautiful honeymoon period that they've got. You can see Sprout, they have some good moves. They have some decent protocols. I'm sure their CT side would have been a hell of a lot better than the T end, but obviously they don't have a lot of room, so this would be something. This would be a beautiful comeback.
I mean, yeah, at this point for Sprout, let's look at it from their POV. We've spoken so much about Movistar. They just have to try and get some kills. Try and reset. Say, okay, let's just play. Try and work our way into this one. It's not like we're out. We've got one more map to play. It is Nuke.
They're okay on Nuke as well.
They're not that bad on it. We know that Movistar have been ridiculous, but like, let's just grow into it. Let's see what we can do. Let's warm up our aim even more than it needed to be. Let's see if they can do it in this round. Lamps, MP9, gets one, gets two to make it 3 in total in the round, and the Mag 7 comes charging in through CT. Spiidi takes that one, and the game gets extended a little while longer.
Got to ignore that klaxon. Round by round by round. And they do certainly look to be a little bit in the zone, despite the fact that it's not really been working too well for them. Sprout, as we're saying, yeah, it's consolation rounds, isn't it? It's just sort of like, all right, cool, I can shoot back. My aim's not as off as I thought it was. Maybe you get to 10, it's like, okay, that's a decent little comeback. You've picked up some rounds, some momentum, some confidence. There's no way they go all the way, right?
Yeah, I would
You want to make a forfeit if it goes to overtime?
Almost.
Last time I did that, I actually had to do it. So yeah, maybe
Face
not.
tattoo?
Yeah, maybe not this time.
Yeah, I think you should behave on that one then. DeathZz, full utility on this round with just the P250 and no armor. There's a full force buy for Movistar Riders, of course, knowing they just won away. They've got so many to play with. 3 Galils picked up on the Sprout side. Probably the first time I think I've ever seen 3 Galils on CT side.
It's pretty good, mate. It's pretty good, as you've been mentioning across the weekend, that CT end especially. It's really nice for the extra bullets. SunPayus going to get caught by the setup here. Stair can afford to play a bit more aggressive with his peaks. And it pays off, right? They're keeping them at bay. Start to drop back as they gain more information. Don't want to give those kills away. 45 seconds. Mopod's going to be left low. So, yeah, looking good for Sprout here to get themselves a third. And I would say relatively easily. I think at this point, Movistar Riders just want to get a bomb plan.
At this point, they just want to get this over and done with as quickly as possible because, again, we've looked at it from Sprout's POV in this sort of situation, but if you're Movistar, you just don't want to waste too much energy on this game, considering you're so far ahead. Gonna be vigilant. raalz with 3 on this defense, and Slacks will finish it off. So 1 more to the tally.
$12 more to go. Nice little round from raalz. Good to see him playing well. He has had some difficult maps in this tournament.
He's not been the highest rated player, let's put it that way.
Well, indeed. I mean, you know, it's certainly the way IGLing goes, especially when you're from Denmark, to be fair. So, you know, it makes a bit of sense, but unfortunately, what does it matter? He's maybe getting kills. It's probably because he's towards the back of the pack, finding a few exits and whatnot. The low impact frags, unfortunately, but all the same, picking up a bit more of that impact on the CT side. Movistar Riders, hard eco.
Remember in the old hard ecos back in the day, there used to be, you know, a couple of occasions where if a CT player threw a molly down, you just see the T players walk into the molly, so not to die to MP9s.
Yeah.
Of course, the molly is $300. Kill reward, MP9 would be $600, so it would give the CT side less money. Only 1 incendiary left in this round, that's Slacks. Hear a bit of the crowd in the background. Still loving it. And why not? Spiidi with 2, make that 3. raalz is there to help out as well. Just the Glock back out, 18 health, and Slacks will finish it off. Clean round, but none of that matters at this point. They need to win every single round, every gun round, every eco to force overtime, and that is what you could say a long shot.
You could say that. You probably should say that. Waterfall not working there, of course, for the T side, but it's all good. Like you're kind of alluding to with the whole Molotov play. Ultimately, those hard ecos, they just want to get them out of the way pretty quick, right? If an opportunity presents itself, then fair enough. But, you know, you don't spend too much time, too much thought process on those types of rounds. Fast peak. Pretty damn fast indeed. Mopoz's going to be left low. Again, Sprout starting off well.
Of course, Movistar have utility to work with, though. Smokes across the board. Only DeathZz not with one. Plenty of flashes as well. Taking their time. They know that just one good execute with how hard it is to retake. I would say, honestly, at this point, probably the hardest map in the game, unfortunately, for Sprout to make a big comeback on. How hard it is to retake on A and B. So one tiny slip could put them in an almost impossible situation. Was continuing to fake it out to the top of Banana.
Nice.
17 kills, but that grenade is well placed.
There you are, a bit of a high jump. Didn't realize we were at the Olympics. Spiidi gonna find DeathZz as well. SunPayus does have a good line here. Looks away at the worst possible time. Nearly actually finds the kill, to be honest. They're not quite on the mark with this spray down. It's gonna be DaVyG and Alex left to do it all. Now just DaVyG. There we go. Can't get it done. That's still fine from Laux. So, you know, going through the motions here, you just feel like something's got to give. There's that inevitability with a scoreline like this. So we can't go too crazy with Sprout winning these rounds. Give me a few more. Let's get to 12. Maybe then I'll be a believer.
Yeah, that's the number you like, isn't it? When you want to say you are going to be a believer. Movistar, I would say, choosing discretion. Discretion is the better pass of Valor. Just going for the pistols in this one again. Grenade coming in, and look at that. 1 minute 40. That's Inferno for you. 2 players under half health. Mopoz choosing to push ahead of that Molotov, actually. And now he's actually in the smoke towards CT. This is wild. He's chasing Stair. Stair has no clue at all. How's he got away with that one? Now there's pressure on the site defense.
Not like this.
SunPayus gets that frag as well. Instant trade toward Laux. Counter utility can come in, but 3v4, what did I say about how hard it is to retake?
Oh, man, not like this. Up. One flash. They've got offensive utility. 2 stacked in towards Dark as well. It's a pretty nice post-plant play, if you ask me. So, looking very good. Mopoz's going to take down Slack. Spiidi does get 2. Into the 2-on-2. The AK, though, they line up for SunPayus. What a way to close it out. They will steal that map pick away in super decisive fashion. Unbelievable stuff. Movistar Riders are playing the best Counter-Strike of their lives.
Absolutely wild stuff from them, and they win a round which they didn't even expect to win either. Still, they've got it through 3 maps in this tournament for the loss of 8 rounds. And they're 1 map away from the grand final for the loss of 8 rounds.